We booked a short excursion to Giant's Causeway without reading the details. We just saw a UNESCO World Heritage Site and thought, why not? It wasn't until later that we read the details and saw it said winding coastal roads. Well, that's less than ideal for Audrey, who gets sick just looking at tour buses. So she stayed back and I ended up going alone. Well, along the bus ride, we passed a crumbling castle perched on a cliff. It had been there abandoned long ago, and part of it had collapsed into the sea. It was a quick stop, it was a little haunting, but it was really kind of beautiful. Next, we're off to the Giant's Causeway. So, I arrived at the Giant's Causeway after a long bus ride, but look at the stunning views. And we're going to be taking a little bit of a 20-minute hike. But yeah, you just have these stunning views as you're just kind of walking on this beautiful trail. Look at that. Look at those cliffs. I'm just continuing my walk on to see the Giant's Causeway. These should be some really interesting rock formations. There's a legend about some giants that created them. But I don't know all the stories, so I can't really share that. Volcanic rocks kind of are scattered all over the place. Look how far this goes. All the way up to that top of that hill. There are supposed to be like 39,000 of these little six-sided rock formations. And it is really amazing that somebody actually counted all of these rocks. So now comes the hard part. I gotta climb back up over here to get back to the visitor center, and I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I think there's some stairs on this other direction, but I'm not sure. We'll find out. So doesn't this feel like a Star Wars movie and we're gonna run across Luke Skywalker any minute? Or at the very minimum, find some blue milk or something. Well, I finally found the visitor center, Red Trail, which doesn't sound very good. Look at that. I had to go up that cliff. So as I'm walking and hiking on this cliff, I'm kind of wondering to myself, was this such a good idea? It is a long, long way down. Very far. If I slip, this will be like the end of me right away. There's no guardrails, very rocky terrain. I'm second guessing my choices in life, especially on this hike, but you can see I'm probably sweating, but yeah, this should be a really fun stair climb here in a few minutes. So just for perspective, look how narrow this pathway is. I am right there, the edge of the cliff, and nothing but little wooden rail, or not even a rail, it's board. And I still have to go all the way up there. I made it to the stairs, yay! No more tumbling off the cliff. But while this has been quite the hike, I must say, going up these stairs is not going to be a picnic. Boy, this red trail is not for the faint of heart, I'll tell you that. I am wiped. Look at all this. Look at all this behind me. I had to climb down, and now I'm going back up. And this is the steep side. Why did I go up the steep side? I don't know. Look at that. Holy, look at that trail down there. Pretty far. Whew. Taking a break, but still have all that to go. Well, I finally made it all the way up. Not a bad little walk, a little climb. I didn't set out today to prove anything. I just booked an excursion. But what I found in the climb, in the solitude and silence, was a reminder that we're more capable than we give ourselves credit for. I'm not in peak shape, and I didn't train for this hike, but I made it on my own, step by step. Sometimes the most meaningful moments come when you step off that paved path, when we choose the red trail. It's okay to go slow, it's okay to stop and catch your breath, and it's okay to go alone. Because when you do, you might find something you didn't know you were looking for, in the landscape and in yourself.